I really didn't want to make another video about a vendor quietly fixing a vulnerability. No CVE, no advisory, and no credit to the researcher who responsibly reported the flaw. This time the vendor is none other than Microsoft, allegedly. Security researcher Justin O'Leary Sec, found a privilege escalation flaw in Microsoft Azure AKS back in March. Now this one's a 9.9 critical. The attack itself is straightforward. If you have the backup contributor role on Azure Vault, that's an Azure RBAC role, 0 Kubernetes permissions, you could trigger a trusted agent grant that hands you cluster admin on any AKS cluster. Full control, secrets, workloads, everything. He reported it to Microsoft. Microsoft rejected it, stating that the attacker would already need administrator access for exploitation. That's not what the vulnerability does though, according to Justin's blog. It gives you the access, doesn't require it beforehand. Microsoft also calls this report AI generated, which if you read his report sitting in front of me, has got nothing to do with whether the bug itself is real or not. So CertCC independently validated it, assigned it a tracking ID, VU 284781, scheduled public disclosure for 1st of June. Then Microsoft emailed MITRE directly, recommending that no CVE be issued. 2 days later, CertCC closed the case, citing that CNA hierarchy rules applied here. Well played. To summarize, the independent validator confirmed the researcher's bug, the vendor, in this case Microsoft, blocked the CVE, and the whole disclosure process collapsed. Kim Zetter, one of the most respected names in cybersecurity journalism, put it plainly on X. Researcher O'Leary Sec found privilege escalation in Azure Backup for AKS, reported it to Microsoft. Cert validated it, but Microsoft rejected it and asked MITRE not to give it a CVE. And then the vulnerability was apparently patched silently with no note to users. By May 12th, Justin confirmed that Microsoft had patched this vulnerability. He started seeing new error messages, new permission checks that didn't exist back in March when he had reported the flaw. So the attack path is blocked, taken care of. But there's no advisory, no CVE, and no customer notification. All of this means that organizations that had Backup Contributor between this March and May were exposed all this time and had no clue about it officially. Now, I reached out to Microsoft's global press teams, both the one in UK and the US, and to be fair, they're quite responsive most of the time. And the truly exhausting part about cases like these is, by now I've written about them several times, including earlier this year at CSO Online in the article When Responsible Disclosure Becomes Unpaid Labor. Justin's case is a textbook example of that. He did everything right. He reached out to an independent validator, waited, and the coordinated disclosure process still failed him. And more importantly, failed the customers who put their trust in vendors. Vendors, a silent patch protects you, but a CVE and an advisory protects your customers. Those are not the same thing. Justin's write-up is linked below, worth reading in full. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.